I like biology first. I know, it's better at the beginning than.
Welcome Crawford High School to the Beaver broadcast. I'm Angela. Today is Monday, February 3rd. In today's special episode, we have a very special interview with one of our school's new TSA members. Hi, Luke.
Hi.
So, Luke, tell me a little bit about your TSA experience.
Yeah, so right now, everybody, including me, is stressed out because we have to finish our design prototype and portfolio for engineering design. Lately, I've been staying up really late to write all the different iterations for our prototype, but the theme this year is about bioinformatics, and I really don't know much about it. I've been trying my best, though. I've combed through so many articles online, and I really think I'm starting to understand it now.
Wow, that sounds really challenging. I gotta ask then, why did you decide to join engineering design?
I've wanted to be an engineer since I was 8, and my parents got me a miniature set for Christmas. Looking back, it was really tiny and simple thing, but I loved it so much that building miniatures became all I wanted to do. By 13, I was 3D printing my own miniatures designed in CAD, and they really solidified my interest in becoming an engineer.
So, what's the main reason or what inspired you to join TSA? And what motivates you to continue to attend and participate in these events?
The main reason I joined TSA was because of the wide variety of events. When I first went to the interest meeting, it was fascinating to see the variety of events in the club, like children's stories and animatronics. Like I said, I know I want to be an engineer, but I'm still not sure what kind. I hope that I'll figure out what branch of engineering interests me the most through doing these different TSA events. However, the main reason I continue to attend is because of the tight-knit community that has developed over the years. Everyone felt so welcoming, and the officers really seem to do a great job at motivating students to continue participating.
Before we move on to our next segment, I'd like to announce that we have almost reached our fundraising goal of $20,000. Keep it up, Beavers. We are just $500 away. Remember, if we reach our goal by the end of this month, a teacher of your choice gets to be dunked in slime. All right, now back to the podcast. Also joining me on today's podcast is Sam, a senior veteran and officer in TSA. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
So, Sam, tell me, when it comes to choosing your events and deciding how many you want to compete in, what criteria do you use?
That's actually a great question because a lot of new members tend to struggle with this. They end up picking events without fully assessing themselves and how much they can commit, eventually becoming overwhelmed with the workload. Personally, I focus on picking my events based on 3 things: my interests, experience, and the amount of time and effort I can put into the events. It's very important that you choose events based on what you're passionate about, but it's also crucial that you are being realistic about your skill set and dedication. It makes the events more fun and you're more likely to win.
What an insightful response. Luke, is there anything you want to ask Sam while he's here?
Yes, actually. Do you have any advice for my first SLC event?
Absolutely. Every year I see so many new TSA members forget to make sure their portfolios are printed and in clear cover binders. Missing even one part of the portfolio or not having a clear cover can lose you points and even warrant a disqualification. Make sure you have your portfolio in a clear cover binder.
Thanks for telling me. I'll make sure to stop by Walmart and get a clear cover on my way home. Is there anything else I should get while I'm there?
Bringing snacks and water is always a good idea. Also, having energy drinks on hand is always useful because you never know when you might need to stay up fixing your projects. Other than that though, just bring some spare cash to buy food and you should be fine.
Speaking of food, what's good to eat in Athens?
I always go to Chinya Ramen Bar after my last interview. It's a tradition that I've kept for myself throughout my TSA career, and I'm going to make sure to go again. There's also pretty good pho and boba place if you're willing to walk a little bit. But of course, the best place in Athens is for dessert. You need to try it, and it's called Insomnia Cookie. I always get their peanut butter crumble.
Wow, that sounds really good. I'll also try some if I get the chance. All right, that concludes today's episode of the Beaver broadcast. Thank you to Luke and Sam for coming on and sharing their experiences.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It was a pleasure.
As always, I'm Angela with the Beaver broadcast. Have a great day, everyone. Go Beavers!